Good morning and welcome back to Backroads County. We are just making our way around to our property. We have our wool on the back from the sheep yard that we got rid of. Oops, sorry, when we moved, and we've got some oats on the back. Throw into our production building so we can continue making fabric and clothes. All of our fields along here need to be seeded, which I think today's the day for that. We do have a few jobs that we've picked up. A couple of harvesting and one fertilising. I did make some changes down here last night. I had a local nursery contact me and asked me if I wanted to try out their new vineyards. It's half olives, half grapes, so they set that up there for us. Along here is where we were thinking of putting our open air gardens, etc. Just filling in some of this dead land across the front here. A little bit angled, not too straight, but up here's not too bad, so should be good. We'll get this all unloaded. Few bits and pieces sitting there that we could take away. Got our honey. Get that in there so we can make sure we can keep the cereals going. We've got plenty of flour. I'm trying not to put too much wheat and all that into, because we've got way too much flour as it is. 22,000 litres of oat, heaps of corn, sorghum, wool, breads. We've got a couple of pallets of bread now. Sunflower oil, raisins. So once this other one, I haven't got the one down there on distribute. I've just left that as it is for now, so we can see how much we make, what it costs roughly, if it's worthwhile doing it. Get our pusher to do the hard work for us, straight into the silo, and then we can take some corn out of here. Actually, we'll probably just pull one or two of these out that don't make it in. Makes life so much easier. Some get put into the silo, some get put to production. Have you ever used that pusher sort of system for that before? Seems to work. So how much corn we got? 4,000. So cereal needs 60 corn, 60 oats, so we've got to put plenty more of that in. Raisins it doesn't use as much, so that's good. So we'll throw these, a few more of these in there. So there's heaps of corn here in this silo. I'm pretty sure we could, oops. If we needed to, we could dump a lot more in. I think if we get like 8 or 10,000 litres in there for now, should be plenty enough. I don't know, what sort of raisins have we got in there? 3,000. So as long as we double the raisins, it's not a big issue. And we don't have to worry about oats for a while, because there's 20,000 litres of that in there. Okay. Come down here because we've got some wood pellets that we've got to pick up. I preloaded the trailer so you guys wouldn't have to sit through that. Daisy growing up through the grass there. Put this around at the sail point around the front. Why would you stop there like that when nothing's in front of you, you nugget? Wrong driveway, my bad. Get them unloaded. Oh, I've got my toolboxes open and my fuel tanks. What is that doing? There we go, close them up. I just want to quickly check, see if we're out of wood chips or if I've just turned off the pellets because there was so many there. I think I turned them off. Pellets, there's still heaps of wood chips, so we might turn them back on for the day and then maybe just run them every other day. There's going to be a ton more wood chips going into that thing yet. I haven't even turned on the furniture, so that's not an issue. Let's grab all of this junk. Well, not junk, but you know. Should have brought a bigger trailer down. I'm not sure how much is going to be down here, but oops. Happy hoops, eh? Sweet wheat and happy hoops and choc loops and things like all the good stuff. Starting to get a bit more bread out, that's pretty good. 2 pallets a day. Won't be complaining, that's for sure. Wish it was a little bit faster because there's so much flour in there, but not complaining. Just wishing. There's no strap on that one. It lines up. Maybe I should start putting them sideways. Can we get 3 wide like this though, or just still 2? Maybe we'll get 3. Not just here, but I don't think we'll get 3 in between the guards and the wheel arches. I think they'll only get 2. Not a bad start of the morning. A little bit of cash on the, might as well just put this one on properly now. A little bit of cash on the pellets. Only going to get 2 through the middle there. I squeeze 3 on. It'll just be sitting up on the wheel arch, which doesn't really matter because the bottles have caps on them. A little bit topsy-turvy, but I'm not too fussed about that one. Get this done, we'll go and jump in the harvester and we'll start on these contracts. I think there's 2 harvesting, 1 fertilizing. do want to sell this trailer that's sitting over here because we don't use that one now. There we go. Anything in the shop we need? Not really. Pretty good, but I don't need that right now. So should probably start buying some of that equipment that we're renting so we're not paying for so much of it. No loader, that's this one here. There we go, that's gone. One less piece that we have to worry about. Alright, let's go and get our harvester and we'll head over to have a quick look actually on the way there. There was heaps of contracts here a minute ago, now they're all gone. 32 sorghum, still all sorghum again unfortunately. Oh, sorry boss. Right, we'll get this harvester and we'll be back very shortly. Here we are. Field 32, sorghum contract. We got the old Colossus out here. We've done a bit of work in this thing. It's definitely paid for its lease, but I think it's one of my favourite harvesters now. You just got to have a bigger trailer to grab all the, to empty it. It holds 70,000 litres, which is awesome for consoles anyway. But 17 kilometers an hour, 50 or almost 50 kilometers when it's not running. I'm not complaining at all. So we're just doing a couple of runs around here, a couple of header runs. So it's easy to turn the big beast around when we come back and forwards. I think what we might do this year while we've got the cash is buy ourselves a seeder. We've been leasing one that's, you know, it's probably cost us 30-40 grand to have it sitting there all season, but we weren't using it, so I think that's probably one of the things that we're going to purchase, just so it's ours. It's just there's no need to lease it, but I forgot about it sitting there and I don't really want to just lease it for another year, and you know, we could have literally bought our own. It'd be cool if they had like a rent to own deal where you only paid what you haven't paid the excess after your lease, but it's okay, we'll sort ourselves out. I leased it, I think, to do a few fields. It wouldn't have even paid for itself in those 2 fields that we done of our own down near the where we've got the production buildings there. So that's what we're up to. We're gonna I'll get this edge run around and we might set up our tractor with the fertilizer on the back and send that out to do field 17, so we can get that done as well, and that way if any more pop up, you know, we'll have the ability to do that if needed. I think what we might do is set it up this way and hopefully it goes to the right, and we'll see how it handles the edge there. See how that goes, I guess. Alright, let's go and get our fertilizer and get back at it. Alright, we got our fertilizer. We're just gonna fill up our milk, and then once we drop the fertilizer off we can take this down to the dairy. I'm not sure how much we have in here. It might have been 7,000 or 8,000 litres maybe. You got about 7,000 litres in that one. Lots of manure. There's 9,000 litres in that one, so that's good. Bring up some more total mix ration for him shortly. I figure we'll drop this off at 17, take this down to the dairy, and then I've got our tractor hooked up to the cultivator, so I've just got to finish a couple of runs on the edge over here of our land there, and then he can head down to field 17 and Sort the fertilizer out. Right, that's done. How's our sheep and chickens looking? So I don't think this sheep pen only holds about 7,000 litres of grass. So as we get bigger with more sheep in there, I don't think it's going to be 60 sheep in there. I think it holds 100 or more. Yeah, 100. So I'm not sure how it's going to go with 40 more sheep in there. I think we're going to run out of food every day. My chickens, I think we've got about 150 or something in there, 160. I've got a few eggs there. 300, but this thing holds heaps. I think these... I think we can actually open up these shutters. Pretty sure on my other one they were open. There you go. Gives them some more fresh air. Hey chickens. That'll keep them happy. Come around later on and grab the wool and the eggs. Get this down to field 17 and get across to the dairy. Drifting. Where is it? Field 17, it's just next to us here. Leave that sitting there. Quick drop and run. Head down to the dairy to get this unloaded, and then we can keep that production flowing, literally. Haven't seen many milk tankers with this speed. Probably a reason for that. We've got some product at the back. I think I forgot to collect them yesterday. There's a fair bit there actually. Nice. Have to bring the trailer back down and grab that one. Oh, we'll see you back up at the tractors. Hello and welcome back. We're just here throwing down some fertilizer, field 8. I had it at the wrong field, unfortunately. Lucky. I went to turn the work on. I'm like, field not used on this field or something. I'm like, oh, okay, my bad. So we got that sorted. We've got to get our harvester down to field 15. We're almost there. The last contract I had to end, it took 2,000 litres of my own sorghum to end it. So hopefully this time, I mean this one's probably going to be the same unfortunately, but sorghum's not that expensive and I suppose it's worth it to end the contracts off. I've just had to purchase a roller. That's one thing that we didn't have. We had one leased, but I figured it was easy just to purchase it. We'll go and grab that in a minute. Especially now we're going to be seeding a few of our own properties. It's just a no-brainer really to have it there, and then that way if we need it for anyone else's, it's already there. There is a red modded one that I had. I tried that in another map, but it doesn't work like normal. It just, yeah, it won't let you do the work, and it's only very skinny, so I ended up just getting a different one. We'll get around this corner and we'll have a look. What's that? Oh, it's just a flower. Sure, right on the edge there. Turn the worker on for a sec. So we have purchased this one, the Dalbo 12.3 meter. I think that's the smallest of them that you can buy in game. that one there. I tried that one, but it just doesn't work. Not great. It does go a little bit faster, but it's yeah, doesn't seem to let you want to have a worker do it, and it doesn't stretch out as far as it's supposed to. Like it jams up, so I'm not sure if it's just something needs an update or it's just me. I'm not sure. But we're not doing too bad. We'll get this other top header run done, and you might pop back and catch up with everything else. I think off the top of my head, well, hang on, we'll just get around here first. I think all the animals are okay. We've taken the milk down. Haven't done the slurry. Besides that, we're on a good wicket. I was hoping for some more contracts to pop up, but not happening. But it allows us to get more work done on our own fields, I guess, which is a good thing. Looks like the worker's just gone up to grab our roller. Right. Let's grab that. Thing needs a wash already. It was only washed in service like last month. There we go. Get this back to home and start rolling our seeds, and then once our fertilizer's finished on field 8, we'll come up and fertilize it as well. Here we are, back at home. Get this lined up. You can see where I started using the other one there, but even going straight it was all wibbly wobbly on the field, so it was a bit of a pain in the bum. But this one seems to be working. Needs rolling. Rolled. So this field here is ours as well. Got wheat in here. Soybeans. Hey, herbicide. A bugger. Oh, it's probably right on the edge because the plough might not have got right to the edge. What can we put in right now? We just put in wheat, so maybe up here we put in some barley because we've still got those two fields down the bottom that we haven't done anything with. Missed our window, unfortunately. Maybe just throw some barley up in here. This is where we messed up when we're rolling it out. It says there's crop here, but it just never grew. Okay, I think we'll throw some barley in that one. I love this thing, it just does so much without having to be emptied all the time. Take this over to field 15. We can empty it out and drop that off and see how much it's going to cost us extra sorghum. I was hoping maybe this one might just go, yep, finished. Woohoo, don't have to worry about spending any more of our own money. 14. How much are these fields? It's in here anyway. Canola. 16. just weeds. Wow, we only just harvested this one yesterday. Okay. I don't even know what they'd be worth to buy. I don't really want to spread out too far, but at the same time, I don't want to. 258. 415. 216. Well, that's that whole farm. 440. 230. 60. That's pretty good. 126. Maybe we should try and get this one next, and that way we can just grab these ones and have our farm like in one area. Slowly move over. 215. That's a big one. So that's probably cheap, but I don't know how much, if we can actually clear anything out of it. Like if there's a bonus to owning it. This one here's about $1 million or something, yeah, 1.5 million. I don't think we've done anything on this one here at all. That one, 23, and these ones, I don't think we've had any. I think we've had a contract there, but 9 and 32. I don't know. We'll go over and empty out our harvester before they sit there waiting for us, and we're wasting time just jibber jabbering. Oh, he's full. Go, fill her up, boss. So yeah, definitely I think we're going to seed this one with barley. We've still got these two here that are empty. And field 11, what's that look like? It's got canola. I wouldn't mind just buying that one, but that's all part of the whole package there, I guess. Where does this contract have to go to? Field 8's completed. That's our fertilizing one. Field 15's got to go to grain mill. 32 for cultivating. So yeah, we'll just leave this one sitting here. Wait for it to fill up, and we'll go and get our fertilizer and start fertilizing our own property. Alright, so we just finished the field. Go and dump it out. Lucky about the trailer on, so I'd say it'll fill up. We'll have to put the rest in the back. I've got fertilizer going down on our field next to our farm. And we will do the barley. What I might do is we'll just go and park this over here on Mark's property to get it off the contract land. We'll stick it over here on 16. There's a little side track here. Like that way it's not blocking anybody. We'll get this to the grain mill. We'll double check once we get moving. Grain mill, yep. We'll get that over there so we can see if we can clear this out. And then we'll head up and start tending to our own fields. We'll check on our animals. We also got to check that grape and olive vines, see if they've produced anything for us. Also might have some productions there in our production facility. Don't need to get fuel, so we're good there. Just got to get over to unload it all. Trail just wants to fang out all the time. Just I don't know if it's just me, but since the update, it doesn't seem to want to get up to speed as fast as normal. Loaded or empty, but it'll just be me. We'll double load. Oh, 48% with 60,000 litres to go. It's going to be close. 80%. Oh. Finished. Got 17,000 litres left. I'm going to hang on to that. We're going to put that in our silo. So if it happens again, we don't have to purchase any. I wonder maybe because we purchased like 5,000 litres here, 5,000 litres there for the last 3 sorghum contracts, like if that's like, I don't know, maybe it goes on a daily average for it, I'm not sure. It's the same thing happened last year. I think it was with sorghum or wheat. Like 4 or 5 contracts we had to purchase wheat to do it. That's why we kept wheat in this silo, and I think for that reason. And then the last contract was like boom, still had 20,000 litres left after it was finished. Always good to have some spare. No complaints here. No productions there, nothing's coming out. Our grass here is good again. We've still got this field 9 and 10 to put something into. Okay, we'll have a look, see if we've got any boxes, pallets. Nope. Quick question, did I turn it on? Yep, that one there. That's good. Let's head back to the farm and check on all the other things going on. Just finishing off the fertilisation. This is the field we've got next to field 4. I'll just threw some barley down on that. One of our workers is block bringing something back somewhere. But we're just going to have just enough to finish this field. I think we've got all of it covered. Gonna roll it and we're good. Wicked. Turn that off. Grab our roller. I think this tractor can run it. Bring it over a little bit. Like that, we should be good. Clear these 2 contracts out. We are good to go. Where is our... Get this off the field. It shouldn't be there. Maybe he can tow the fertilizer spreader back down to the farm. Not gonna hitch up like that. to go. We'll get it down here, give it a bit of a spray off. And then we'll have to take it up and get it filled up very shortly. Give the other truck a bath. Trying to bath as much as we can near the grass, keep it watered. Looking all fresh and clean. Almost identical, really. Just dual cab, single cab. Gotta love it. Same as my work utes. I've got like 4 work utes. They all look identical except for the number plates. Alright, we'll get back to you once we finish out this rolling and we'll go from there. That's all rolled. Get this over here and give it a quick tub. And then we might send this tractor up for a repair. She's getting on there. 18 hours. She's looking a bit junky, and the servicing's down really low. So get it fixed before it's going to cost us any more. Get all shiny. Give the roller a bit of a tub. Go. Park this up in the shed with the rest of the gear. And then we will head up, get this serviced. See what else we got going on. And check on our productions. I think we've got some wood pellets down there to collect. But I'm seriously thinking about getting some more land. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how much longer the contracts are going to last. What do we got? We've got a fair bit of harvesting coming up, so I think we'll turn it on to 2-day months like we were talking about in the last episode. Hopefully that way we can spread the contracts out over a couple of days and not have to be having heaps of workers doing stuff just to try and do as many as we can to keep us afloat. Might do that now. What are you doing? Crazy drivers. 2-day month, so we'll try that out. That obviously won't work until next month, I think. But yeah. Get this old beast serviced. We don't need to buy any more machinery yet. Like there's not really anything these tractors can't do. Plus we've got the 2 utes, which we might end up selling the older single cab once we get everything sorted. Don't need them both. It's just that was cheap. Super handy to have. We'll just throw one of the tilt trays on the back, the tubs, and that way if we have to we can get rid of the other one. So there'll come a point where it's going to be cheaper to buy a new one. Oh, this is expensive. 18 grand to repair, 30 grand to respray. I think we'll leave that until we're rich. Or another one pops up for sale because I ain't paying 40 grand to respray a tractor. It's only 8 months old. What about the other ones we got? What are their ages? Months, that's 32 months old, and the paint's nowhere near as bad. Almost double the hours. Maybe would it be because this one's a modded tractor? Maybe. Not sure. It's pricey. Maybe the JCB can be sold because I don't really want to keep spending that sort of money. I'm just wondering if we should take this on. You know what? I think we will. While we're up here. We were up here. And we will use their equipment. Got a sneeze. Oh, luckily I could grab the mute button before that one popped out. Normally it doesn't. Just pew. Alright, so we'll take this one to field 32. We'll get this started up. And get us another 15 grand. But I think what we might do is have a look around and see what... Try and buy a plot of land where we haven't had any contracts. It'd be cool to have some baling contracts here, but I haven't had any baling contracts on this one yet, so... Not sure, but this is going to be a bit of a slow drive, so we'll get back to you down there. Alrighty, we're just down here doing some trees. Trying to do some trees. Bad angle that one, wasn't it? I'm used to having like the actual harvesters so you can zoom them back and forwards and move them in and out and do all the stuff you need, but we'll get there. Good there. It's like a pretty heavy one. She didn't want to move at all there. I think it's set to 4 or 5 meters. That should be enough for now. 5 meters, so the telehandler should still be able to pick these up. Just waiting for the construction crew to finish. We running the grape production building. I thought while I'm waiting for that, we'll do a couple of these trees and just get them out of the way. Not too bad. I don't like getting too far ahead of myself with these ones because I'm cutting them down super low. Either that or I'll leave the tree harvester sitting here so I know when I bring back the stump grinder I know where the stumps are. Otherwise you just end up with stumps all over the place and it takes you forever later on chasing your tail to try and pick them all up. Roll that up. Leave that there. There's the grape processing building there, all done. So I figure now we've got the extra grapes getting done over here, to the right hand side there. It's doing grapes and olives. So yeah, we can just start dumping those in there, and that's one less production that we've got to run through that other all-in-one building. So I think now we just got to, we've got the, oh, that's what we've got to do too. We've got to go down the dairy before our milk all goes off. End up with yogurt and cheese. It's gonna be messy. There's always one. Come over here to the carpentry building. I haven't turned the wood cycles on yet. It's only just the wood chips that we've got going through that at the moment. Is it me, or do those 5 metre lengths look really tiny? Maybe I was doing 6 metre ones before. Got 300,000 litres of wood chips. We got so much wood chips from all that junky trees over there. Alright, let's check out this one. I'll get rid of this. 4.1 metres. My measuring stick, when I was doing it by hand, is here. 6.5, so. Okay, what do we got here? Raisins and grape juice. We'll turn them both on. Oh, you get pig feed too. That means we're gonna have to get some pigs. Just thinking. The grapes we're getting now, they're on distribution. They're getting sent over there. The all-in-one. 1,000 litres of grapes, 1,000 litres of olives. I don't think it hasn't been in there for 24 hours yet, so that's not too bad. Might leave them till tomorrow just so we know what's going on, how much we're getting, and like compare them and how much is used, etc. compared to the other ones. I like the fact that you can have olives on that little setup too, instead of having, I mean, the olive trees work just as good, I guess. But it's always fun to try out new things. It's the same reason why I'm trying out this grape processing. Never really tried that out before. Never worried about it. I just left that all-in-one building there, but I just thought build like our own little industrial sort of style area. We could do it this way, maybe put in a potato processing. There's all sorts of cool stuff we can do. So that flat deck trailer, is that down here? Oop. There. Knock this one off. I sent our cedar back, the one we're leasing. We're spending like $10,000 an hour, or I don't know, whatever it is in game. Lease equipment that we weren't using, so it was a bit of a pain. But we'll throw these on. Head down to the other end. We can go to our grain mill. And while we're down there, we can pick up our milk and cheese, whatever we've got going on down there. And before we head down there, we might scoot over and see if there's any wool. Wool off down there. And then, yeah, should be good. Get back to the fields. We've got 2 other fields down there seeded. Done one in barley, one in wheat. We've fertilized one. And then we're just got to roll them both. So I'll fertilize one more and roll them both. So. Alright, let's scoot on over. We'll check to see if we've got any wool. This field should now be done. Half fertilized and rolled, that's going to be wheat. Just making sure they're all rolled and ready and Good to go. Barley. Yep, so we're just going to do another coat of fertiliser on that and keep an eye on weeds. We didn't plough this time, we only cultivated. We've got all this grass over here we can chop now too. Got a whole lot there, but we'll take it anyway. Wool is wool. Go over and check to see if we got any eggs. Still want to buy that farm next door. Probably just demolish most of it anyway, that's the problem. You get to be like, oh, I'll just use this and I'll take that and I'll put this in instead. And... okay, not too bad. Strap all that down and we'll head back down to the farm, the original farm. Pretty good day today actually, got a lot done. We're up over the $300,000 mark again. We were at 400,000 yesterday and 300,000 again today, and then I was going to buy some more land. I'm like, nope, we'll do this great production first. There's a road here. Oh, the trailer just hooked me around. There it is. I was going to buy fields 6 or 7, but I'm like, we'll just... yeah, the corn, not really a big issue for us right now. We've already got corn being produced. We'll do corn on the fields at one stage or soon, but... out of the way. Hopefully got enough room to scoot through here. Yep. Gonna sell the eggs. I'm not sure what they're going. Or maybe going to make cake, right? Yep. We got flour. We can do milk. We got eggs. We can do butter. All we gotta do is get strawberries and sugar. Then we're on a winner. Right, let's go down and get this milk. We've still got a ton of silage too, so I'll have to check. I'm going to start doing that, making total mixed ration or just selling it off. There's a fair bit down there, isn't there? Munch, whatever that was. Cheese. and drop this off and sell it, and I think maybe the next batch we might start getting the butter. We can get another greenhouse in, do some strawberries, and then we just got to do some sugar, which I'm pretty sure that all-in-one production will do sugar from sugarcane, maybe sugar beet. I have to double check that, and I'm pretty sure the open air gardens will do those things as well. For now we could just do that until we get more machinery and more fields, and me remembering to do planting earlier on in the season, not waiting till the end of the year like this time. Alright, let's get this parked up and we'll get over to the roller. Welcome back again. We just we threw in an open air garden up here just to see how it goes with the sugar beet. We had seeds and manure, so nothing's cost us anything. It cost us $2,000 for the garden. We just threw it over here in the blank spot. We will move these gardens and the grapevines, etc., down to the other farm, or the old farm. But for now I just wanted to see how it produced. We'll duck over to the cattle, we'll grab our slurry, and we're good to go for the day, I think. I got rid of the cedar and a few other bits and pieces that we were leasing. And in the next month or so we'll either buy out the Colossus harvester, or we'll return it and buy another one next season. Milk. Got a fair bit of manure there. I think we put 10,000 litres over in the open air garden. How much is here? A fair bit. Not really worth that much, but we'll see what we can use it for. I don't think any productions we have now needs it. See, manure, seeds and water. None of that. None of that. I mean, we could buy the BGA eventually and slurry, get a digestate or something out of it, but for now I think we'll just sell it, get rid of it, and then it's done. We are going to be getting pig food for free, so I mean we could always put in, what do we got, some pigs? I don't know, it says large pasture, but there's no direction on where it goes, so I'm sort of a bit scared about putting that out there. Come out this side, obviously. Stick it in here like we've done with this one. We could run through the trees. How close is that to that road edge? That sucks, I just moved it totally where I didn't want to. Trying to see how far out it was sticking out. Sticking out on the road there, but over here, I don't want to go too close because we've got to try and get in there and pick up our produce. Didn't really go as planned, but we can clear them trees out. That's not too bad, that's right on the limit of where I'd want it. Keeps people on their toes. Saves them running around swerving at pigs. So we can put some straw in here too. Get slurry out of this one as well. Pretty sure this would open up like the chicken pen will. Close that up. Yep, won't get so stinky in there, so that should be good. Even if we put 20 or 30 in, it's more slurry. Close that off. Well, it's 216, so I mean we could throw in... Oops. Wow, they're not cheap. Let's just throw in 30 for now. We'll get them some feed. A bit of a spending spree at the moment, but what can you do? $60 of them will be good. We'll throw in some straw and some feed. That'll keep them happy. We'll get down here, sell off this slurry. I think we've got a ton of straw in our little bread production building there. And then we'll hook ourselves up with a bit of pig food. I'm not going to worry about it too much because we will make, I don't know, probably a little bit from the grapes. Not looking at making millions and millions and millions of litres, but we can get some for free. Never really had pigs before, so that's going to be a bit of a learning curve. They don't do milk and they don't do wool, so maybe just fatten them up, sell them off and keep that cycle going. Get some... Can you buy pig food from this thing? Okay. 20,000 litres. We will get some... Put this in the back, we'll pick up some straw. Okay. We say 20,000 litres as well. We can always put some more in with the cattle. That'll be close enough for me. We'll head over there, get them sorted out, and then do they need a manure thing like the cows do, or will it all go into that one? I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. or are they gonna need more? All go the same spot. Not bad at all. Throw the excess over here. Wicked. Alright people, that is where we're going to leave it today. Everything's all done. We've got some more pigs. Got another open air garden. We've got our fields seeded, rolled and fertilised, except for that little tiny square there by the look of it. And hopefully we wake up tomorrow and we're in 2-day months. So thank you for watching. If you liked what you've seen, don't forget to give us a like. If you're not subscribed, maybe even do that. And anything to say, give us a shout out in the comments or check the description for our Discord. Hop in there and have a chat and say hello. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.